9% increase to the Social Security maximum taxable earnings in 2023. What does it mean for you? That's a great question and exactly what we're going to focus on right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, now in this video, I'm going to be addressing some concerns I've seen down below in the comment section over the last few weeks here. I've seen a number of comments coming in from those of you here in the community reaching out saying, I saw your video on the 9% increase to Social Security taxes. What does this mean for me as a Social Security beneficiary, or what does this mean for me in general? These are all great questions and exactly what I want to answer for you right here in the video, so let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side every single day, doing all the necessary research and watching all this new information hitting the wire, breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what is actually going on, and most importantly, how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course, I always want to point out anything out there right now you can possibly grab and or take advantage of as a low income or fixed income beneficiary. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and always remember, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk about the 9% increase to Social Security maximum taxable earnings, and what does it mean for you as a fixed income beneficiary, and just in general, what does it mean for everybody? These are some all really great questions. All right, so first off, here's what it comes down to. The 9% increase to the Social Security maximum taxable earnings is not necessarily a tax on your monthly benefit. In fact, it's not that at all. So for those of you that are fixed income beneficiaries currently receiving Social Security benefits, this is not going to impact your benefit in any way, shape, or form. However, let me point something else out there for you because this may impact some people out there. Now I want to throw this out there really quickly. This is not going to impact everybody. In fact, this is only going to impact a small percentage of the population. So here's what it comes down to. The Social Security Administration announced in mid-October that the maximum taxable earnings for higher income individuals is going to be increasing by just under 9% in 2023. Let me give you the numbers behind this, and you're going to quickly see that this really only impacts a small percentage of the population, and it's the high income individuals in the United States. All right, so here's the numbers behind this. In 2022, the maximum earnings that were taxable by Social Security was $147,000. Let me give you a quick example. Let's just say in 2022, somebody earned $147,000. All of that income was taxable by Social Security. However, let's just say that that person earned $200,000. The first $147,000 was taxable by Social Security. The remaining $53,000 from between $147,000 up to $200,000 is $53,000. That remaining $53,000 was no longer taxable by Social Security. Do you get what this means now? Yeah, so it's for the higher income people. So here's what's happening. In 2022, again, the maximum taxable earnings was $147,000. However, in 2023, it's going to be increasing by just under 9%, up to $160,200 for those higher income people. So basically what it comes down to is this. For the higher income individuals in 2023, they're going to need to pay Social Security taxes on another $13,200 of income versus what they did in 2022. Does that kind of make sense? So now in 2023, the maximum taxable earnings, as in all of the income that is taxable by Social Security, is $160,200 in 2023. So let me give you a quick example. Let's just say, for example, somebody earns exactly $160,200 in 2023. Every single penny of that income is going to be taxable by Social Security, okay? However, let's just say that that person now earns $200,000 in 2023. The first $160,200 is going to be taxable by Social Security. The remaining, what is the math on that? $39,800. Sorry, I had to run the math really quickly in my head. The remaining $39,800 of income between $160,200 up to the $200,000 will no longer be taxable by Social Security. However, it is taxable by Medicare. It is taxable by the federal government. It is taxable by the state if you're in a state that has state income taxes. So all of that is still taxable. However, Social Security drops off after that limit, okay? That's what it comes down to. So for those of you that have been reaching out to me asking, is this going to impact my benefit? No, it's not going to impact your benefit. This has no impact to Social Security beneficiaries. This is not a 9% tax on your benefit. That's not it at all. This is for higher income individuals. However, let me throw this out there because there is one minor category of Social Security beneficiaries that this may impact. Here's what it comes down to. This may impact Social Security retirement beneficiaries who are beyond your full retirement age, and if you are currently working, or maybe you own a small business, or maybe you own a large business. At that point, if you're earning that much money, you probably have a pretty decent-sized business. Maybe you're working full-time. Maybe you have some kind of income from something. I don't really know what it could be, but if you are a Social Security retirement beneficiary beyond your full retirement age, whereas you can earn as much as you want without any reduction or garnishment to your monthly benefit, if you're out there, you're grinding, and you're still making a huge income, then this would be the small category of people that this may impact. Again, this would not be a tax on your monthly benefit, but rather this would just be a full tax on your income, okay? But again, I don't think there's that many people out there that fall into this category. I'm just being real right with you right now. I don't know what the real percentage is because I don't know if there's really any way we can track that, but it's probably so incredibly small, the number of people that this would fall into as far as Social Security retirement beneficiaries beyond your full retirement age, working full-time or whatever you're doing, and still earning an income of, say, $160,000, okay? That percentage of people is probably so incredibly small, I can't even imagine who that would fall in, or who would fall into that group, okay? But for the average folk out there right now who is working and earning an income and doing whatever, whether it's at a 9-to-5 job, maybe you're self-employed, maybe it's a small business, maybe it's a side hustle, whatever it happens to be, all of your income up to $160,200 in 2023 is taxable 100% by Social Security, okay? And by the way, when I said 100%, I don't mean all of I don't mean it's taxable at a rate of 100%. I simply mean all of the income up to $160,200 in 2023 is completely taxable by Social Security. But any income over that $160,200 limit is no longer taxable by Social Security, okay? That's what it comes down to. So, long story short, fixed income beneficiaries, I would say this much. Don't worry about it. This is not going to have any impact on you at all in 2023 unless you fall into that teeny tiny category of people that I mentioned just a minute ago. Then again, you might fall into that category. But for the most part, this is not going to have any impact on your monthly benefit. In fact, what this will do, it's going to bring more Social Security payroll taxes into the trust fund. So at the end of the day, this might actually be a good thing when it comes to Social Security because it's going to mean more tax revenues coming into the trust fund and ultimately maybe pushing out that insolvency date a little bit further into the future or reducing it so that it doesn't come closer to present, if that makes sense. So again, at the end of the day, it's not going to have any impact on fixed income beneficiaries. So for those of you that have been concerned that this might be a 9% tax on your benefit, no, it's the maximum taxable earnings. So any income, that's what it comes down to. Hope that makes sense. And again, they're increasing it by just under 9%. It's literally like 8.89% or something. It's just under 9%. So for all practical purposes, let's just call it 9% because that's basically what it is, okay? Anyway, hope this one helps you out. Again, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything like that, please feel free to leave that down below in the comment section. If you happen to be a higher income individual, well, this is what you got to face, and there's nothing we can do about it. There's no way we can get out of this. I mean, you can try, but I wouldn't recommend it. You're probably going to end up in a place you don't want to be. I'm just going to say that much, okay? Don't try to get out of this stuff. There's no way around it, unfortunately, okay? This is just the fact of the matter, and this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what we have to deal with. So this is what it comes down to, and I hope this answers your questions. Again, please make sure to subscribe down below. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Share this video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. I am here for you in any way that I can be. That is my dedication, that is my commitment, and that is my promise to you and everybody here in the community. And as always, I'm sticking to it. All right, thanks again. Enjoy, and I will read through the comment section down below. And I'll do what I can to answer the questions and or come back in a dedicated video if I need to follow up on this topic yet again. And this is just for 2023. In 2024, I guarantee you it's going to go up again. So we'll have those updates in probably mid-October 2023, and we'll get that latest update for 2024. But that's a long time from now. Let's not even worry about it. Let's focus on the current, the time and now, or the real and now, or whatever the saying is. The present, I don't know what the saying is. Anyway, let's just focus on right now. Anyway, enjoy, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you again later.